We're going to do a tree meditation. So, the funny thing about, when someone says you have wood energy or tree energy or whatever, well, you could take it however you like, but what I understand is the character of a tree. Think about it. When the tree is in the roots, it doesn't know where it's going, but it's digging. And it knows it has a future, a very long and tall future. But it doesn't know the future. But for some reason, it keeps digging and spreading roots. I need to make myself strong. But at the same time, nobody sees its challenges. Nobody sees how hard it has to work. So when it's inside the roots, no one is going to give you gratitude. No one is going to validate your effort except you. That's what roots are for. At the top, people see you beautiful, giving flowers, making love with everything. But they don't know how hard you work to make that possible. That's the pioneering spirit of a tree. It does not care for anyone's validation. That's why you have to work. But the growth that you require, when you grow up nice and tall, that tree does so much more work at the bottom that we can't see. That's the tree. So I want to envision like your fingers, your toes have become parts of the tree. So let's do that together. And I'll guide you through it. This is a meditation that you can do still. So this is the difference between still and moving meditation. This is a still meditation. And spread your toes, like spread them nice and wide. Cámbialo. Now I want you to imagine, and you can follow my voice here on this one. Close your eyes if you can. You're now the seed of the tree. Inside the soil, it's very dark. And there's only a sensation of gravity underneath you, so you only know one direction, down. So what you do is the seed opens. The toes spread. And even though you don't know where it's going, you're brave enough to crack outside of your shell. And you start life. You vibrate almost outside of your shell. And you crack open a root. And this root feels out the soil, like your toes are feeling out the soil right now. So your root sinks a little deeper into the soil. Imagine it. 1 centimeter deep. 2. 4. 4 easily becomes 10. You're gaining confidence. You're gaining bravery. You don't know who else is around, but so far, so good. And because it's inside your DNA, some part of you realizes that you're growing. So that means there's more growth for you in the future. So whatever it is you're preparing for, prepare well. Bring your roots lower into the floor, like your toes are sinking deeper into the earth. Like your toes are sinking wider. You don't know how big you're going to be, but you're going to make sure that you're prepared for whatever it is you're going to become, for whoever it is you're going to become. Remember, you've always got roots. No one else sees them except you. No one else knows them better than you. So spread your roots wide. See them spread. Cover more ground. They separate, they branch. Your mind is entirely in your toes, in your feet. They sink low. Lower than before. You don't know how deep this goes, so all you have to do is keep trying. Keep growing. And like you're maturing, this is the first life you live, the one underground. No one sees you here. No one acknowledges you here. You're not famous here. No one believes you here. You're alone. No one is coming. No one is coming to help. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to guide you. But you do this because you think you can, because you know you can. Something inside you tells you you have to. So you do it because you choose to. Grow deeper, grow wider. And then you come to a point where you've grown so strong in your roots, you think for a moment, why don't we go up? Why is it in one direction? So you start to go up. And you're wider than you ever thought you were before, starting first as a seed, but now you're wide as an oak tree. So strong. You grow into your shins, you grow into your ankles. You grow feeling your tree trunk growing into your knees. This is your second life, the one where you're visible, the one where people start to see you, and they don't know how big you're going to grow. They don't know how strong you're going to be. What they see is something only a foot high. So keep growing. Don't care for them at the same time. You keep growing because you know you can, because you know you have to, because you know you want to, because you know you choose to. Keep growing through your knees, through your thighs, through your hips. Feel it. Feel yourself growing into your hips like you're breathing new life. Feel yourself growing into your abdomen, into your chest like you can feel your abdomen. Feel yourself growing into your chest. But at this point, it doesn't matter. In the beginning, you tried very hard. You worked so hard. Now it's time to spread the love. This is why in brain education and Ki-Gong, yourself comes first. Now it's the time to share that wealth. Now it's the time to share what you've learned. Spread into your branches. Feel your shoulders. Feel your arms like your branches are spreading into your arms. All the way to the tips of your fingers. Like you're growing flowers, like you're growing fruit in the tips of your fingers. This is the time where you can give back. But remember, you still have roots. That first life you lived still lives on, still grows, still adjusts to make you stronger, to make you taller, to make you give more. You have to give yourself first. Grab more from the soil, grab more from your roots, carry it through the trunk, and then deliver it to everyone else. The stronger you are inside, the stronger you are in giving, the more powerful you are in giving. The more self-confidence, the self-righteousness, the self-pride, how high you feel, how noble you feel, is how noble the fruit is. The fruit is not noble because you choose to give noble fruit. The fruit is noble because you are noble. The fruit is sweet because you are sweet. You've worked so long on becoming sweet. So before you give anything to anyone else, give yourself. Give yourself. Love yourself. The more you give of love and focus to yourself, the more you grow up, the more you can share. Now that you've opened your branches and you've grown your fruits, your flowers, now the hard times are coming. Feel this wind. It's still pushing us. So sometimes our wind can really move us. So move with the wind a little bit. Move with the wind a little bit. Sway with the wind a little bit. Let it move you. Let it turn you. Let it shake you. Feel the wind as you change. Feel the wind as you move. But don't be worried about how you move with this wind. New life, new job, new people, new places. Old places gone, old people gone, old job gone, old life gone. Whatever it is, move with it because you have roots. Your roots will keep you. Your roots will remind you. Your tree can feel so unstable, feel like it's moving at the top, but inside you know, you are confident. You came from somewhere. You came from roots. And your roots are still there, underground. Underground there's no wind. Underground it's quiet. Underground it's so peaceful. No one else knows this place better than you. In fact, it's only you. Come back to the real you. Come back to your roots. Let your tree shake. You know you can support it. You know you can withstand it. You know it can be challenged. And you don't have any resistance. Let the change come. Let the circumstance become. Let the circumstance change. Because inside, you have roots. So now it's time to find peace. In the middle of chaos. In the middle of change. Your mind is in the roots. And your tree is swaying. Your tree is moving. Your tree is changing. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let it happen. Allow it to happen. Slowly take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. and relax.